Welcome back to the Olga Express Show. I'm your host, Olga. And how you doing? Today's going to be a special show for two reasons. Number one, I had to start early. I have an appointment I got to get to. So I hope this works out for you guys. And of course, if you're in the live chat, make sure to leave a comment. If you like this video, if it made you smile, if you want me to keep coming back, you definitely got to hit and smash the like button. Subscribe. Hit the all notification bell. Even when you know I'm coming up, I'm scheduling live, notification bell. You know what I mean? You just cannot be safe enough. You know how I'm all about recycling, reusing, reducing. I had a friend that gave me that. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to drink it. Anyway, so no promo here. I was trying to actually, where you guys couldn't see it. But then when I chugged it, I know this is stupid, right? Okay, all right. It's a holiday week in the U.S., right? And I have a schedule. I might change it. You guys let me know in the comments whether you're watching this live chat. Definitely leave a comment, even if it's just an emoji. You know an emoji means more than 1,000 words. I will read your chat, both the live and the replay, and the comments, because your comments are my fuel. Keep them coming. I do read them, and I will respond. It's because of you talking to me that we're all here. Oh, and let's see if now that I've got to 1,000, if you haven't seen the last video, check it out. Celebrate with me over there. Episode 56. And help me get to 5,000. Let's make that the next goal and see. And I'm going to have a special party for that one that you're not going to want to miss. It's going to be a lot of fun. I promise. I'm already planning it in my head. Okay. So let's see. Let's see what's on the news. I'm not sure how much I'm going to share wise because I really want to talk to you guys with this whole holiday thing. So I'm thinking about doing a live on my locals. If you haven't checked it out, check it out. For supporters, I am doing, because again, that way I can be also unfiltered, uncensored. You guys can have access to everything. And I'll also be putting like videos behind the scenes, like me getting ready, whatever. Like the more, like behind the scenes, like you're with me before or after a live. So that would be cool as shit. Again, not censored. So I'm thinking I had scheduled it for Friday after I do my live. And I'm thinking, but should I skip it, guys? Should I skip Friday? And just because of the holiday, the U.S. holiday. But, for the other people around the world watching this, I could do Friday. Yeah, because, I'm here. I have to work. Let me know. Let me know what you guys think. I think I'm going to put a poll up, too, because I don't want to show up and then nobody show up. That's really my concern, that most of the viewers are U.S.-based so far. But, hey, share this content. Tweet it. Facebook it. Invite a friend, family member. Even if it's just to ask, hey, what do you think about this? You know what I mean? And I haven't decided if I'm going to do a reaction video because I'm thinking, I don't know. It's been like, I was trying to catch up. And I'm like, oh, now it's like basically I do a little commentary and then reaction. I'm like, but I don't want to be too predictable. How's that fun? You know what I mean? Let me know, guys, both in the live chat. I'm going to say hi because I can't wait to see who's already with me. If you like this work, if you want more of it, I need your support. Consider buying me a coffee. All the funds are going directly to me to be able to show up here, to do better content, more consistent content. Subscribe if you haven't already, if you're new to the channel. So definitely, I could use the coffee. I could use the coffee. Okay, thank you in advance. And I'll give you a shout out if you want, or you could be anonymous, whatever you want. But also check out the locals link is in the description below. And I'm just getting started. So you can just follow me. You don't have to become a supporter. Check it out, guys. Give me some feedback. Let me know what you want to talk about too. Or what would you like me to do? I'm just going to be completely, you know how I have to hold back because of the community guidelines here in the And with all the censoring and shadow banning, because I'm telling you, like now that I got to 1,000, they're still taking their sweet time to like make me legit and give me all these other benefits that's supposed to come with the channel. It's like, you don't pay me? Anyway, it's all about us. It's all about us. Don't give me, I can't stand how they're like, oh, this is a free platform. It's not free. It's not free. My time is free? No. Is your time free? No. Is your effort, your services, your love, your kindness. And by the way, if anybody hasn't said I love you, I do. Okay? So make sure you remind, if you're one of those people that have family issues and Thanksgiving is a little torturous, I love you, okay? I love you. If you came into my house right now, if you walked into the door, right now, tomorrow, Thanksgiving, hey! I mean, it depends on the friends. Some friends I go, yo! Some friends, I say their name. Like, I have a girlfriend, her name is Josefina, but in Spanish it's Josefina. And for short, they call her Fina. And for over 25 years, I walk in her house and I'm like, Fina! And then I got my friend Cox, Mike Cox. Shout out to Mike Cox. If you're watching, he'll tell me, he'll say my name on the phone. I'll be like, yo, Cox. And he'll be like, yo, I got people calling me yo, all kinds of stuff, right? It's fun. But either way, whether I'm saying yo or how you doing, most likely I'm like, hey, and I'm going to give you a hug and I'm going to be like, I love you. It's important to say I love you. Not to the point where it doesn't mean anything. That's why I give a hug. And if you're not the touchy type of feely person, you're going to have to get over it. Oh, yes. So welcome. Welcome. Yeah. So let me go straight to the point. I'm going to talk about FTX with you guys. I want it to be more of a mixed chat today. That Sam Bankman-Fried, whatever, the latest on the Colorado Club Q, which I thought was surprising, about the fact the guy is consider himself non-binary, the shooter. Yeah. And then, I just don't like to talk too much about bad news. You know that. So I didn't want to get into the fact that, like the stabbing and was it, oh God, the 4 college students. I don't want to say it was Idaho. Anyway, because I guess from the latest, they haven't found anybody yet. The suspects they had in mind that they interviewed, they said no. They've been cleared. So, all this violence. And how about Fauci? But again, I'm not going to share videos. Just Fauci, have you heard the latest? Make sure you get vaccinated and the mask and everything to make sure. I just can't stand. To me, this is evil. It's evil. And he's on his way out. Why do you think he's on his way out? Oh, let me predict. Because he's going down. The truth always comes out. And look at him. He had to, mash him back, pound it more in. It's because with a lie, when they say deny, like say if you cheat on your spouse, partner, whatever, right? Deny, no matter what you do, deny. I mean, I get it. Disgusting of people's lives. But of course, I can't get into this stuff the way I really want to get into it on YouTube, which is why I'm doing locals. I'm going to give you my real 100% every aspect of insight and facts on this dude. I guarantee you're going to see him in a way you've never seen him before. Even if you can see that he's evil. I'm telling you. Yeah, gloves are going to be off at locals for sure. I know I can be more free in Rumbles too, which you guys know. You can find me on Rumbles, BitChute. The links are also in the description below, but it's still the same. The Olga S. Pérez show. You can find me. That would be great. Make sure, you know what? You never know. Again, whether you can't find me here, I need more followers on Rumbles. That definitely grows a lot slower, if at all. So, and make sure to leave a comment if you go over there. Let me know that you're there and that you've subscribed. That would be freaking awesome too. But yeah, I'm trying to simplify it and kind of have a place where I can really go deeper, harder, better. Like I said, as if you were walking into my living room. That's my goal. That's where the nuggets of gold is. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean. Who wants to have to be fake or half-assed or filtered? And then people wonder, how to be happy. Well, it's not being filtered. Okay? No. You don't end up like me, all bubbly and shit, with all the suffering I have, whatever. Because I've got that freedom in my soul. Mind, body, and soul. Shit. Okay, so yeah. So I was talking about, because then we got that guy that drove into the Apple store. Okay. Yeah, it's the Idaho stabbing, so I was right. That's that. But remember I was saying in the last video, in the last live, about the Colorado guy and how I'm like the motive. I was dead. Remember, I was like, I can't really get into it. And again, on locals, I'm going to be totally, and that's, by the way, you guys can ask me questions and get real 100% unfiltered, honest answers. So I'm really excited about this. So yay. I love you guys. I can't wait to get closer and deeper with you guys. And I know they're always as Trump's, SCOTUS rules Trump must turn over taxes to the House committee. Okay. Any distraction. How about FIFA? Oh, I'm sorry. We didn't know they were massively corrupt. Of course, wherever the money's at, right? Where they're banning that they can't have their little LGTB banner on their, I guess it's on their arm. But the worst part is, what's up with the beer? And all the Budweiser sponsoring it. What's up with the beer? And they switched that where they first said you can drink there. But I get it. I get the country. I understand the religion, the culture. So it's like, hey, you kind of knew, but at the same time, again, see what happens when we trust these corporations and the deals that they do with the governments and whatnot. Like, what the fuck? By the way, if you guys know, are people being able to get their money back and their flight return and everything like that? Because, hey, I signed up thinking I could drink. Now I can't drink. Even if I knew this country, you get, and I know the whole thing where, yeah, if you have all this money, special, elite people can buy the people that can, their little sections with the little, exclusive tickets and whatnot. It's disgusting. People should really say F you and they should fight. They shouldn't take it. Again, nothing ever happens for the elite, which is everybody in government included, right? Nothing. They live in their whole little different world. This is ridiculous. Okay. And I'll get into FTX. Well, you know what? First of all, oh my God. You see, what a day. I knew it. I was already in a different mode where I just want to chit chat with you guys. And I didn't even do my intro. I didn't even do my intro. Come on now. Yep, I already started spewing. I probably shouldn't even do it now. Too late, right? Viewers discretion advised. I skipped that, but I said it just to make sure I said it. Oh, my Lord. Okay, screen share with the Colorado thing real quick, and then I'm going to jump to FTX real quick. Actually, you guys want to smile? Let's do something a little positive first. I really did want to open with this right after my viewers discretion intro, but I didn't. It's got to be the holidays, guy. The energies are weird. By the way, today's a new moon, and it's definitely most people think of new moons as it's a great time to make your intentions, and it's true. It's true. I'm one to say that. Not this one. I'm not surprised to see all the violence on the news and all the shooting because obviously, did you guys hear about Virginia and the shooting at the Walmart? Guys, We need a lot of love. We need to stop dividing ourselves and giving a lot of love. But I swear, I have this feeling. It's like these crazy people just being let loose, like they've been locked up, brainwashed. Something's been done to them, and they're just like let out. I just keep it again. This is my little psychic self. Okay, I just get visions, and it just gives me like this vibe, and it's almost like letting dogs that have been in jail, dogs that have been, in a dog pound or something like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, you mark my words, shit's gonna come out, and you're gonna be like, this crazy bitch. Yep, that's how it works. So how about this, guys? I think this is funny, especially because Elon Musk has been on the news so much, and I love to share other people's creative stuff. And this is a guy sharing somebody else shared this short video. Check this out. Let's see if you guys can see it. Can you see? What's up, guys? Hope you can hear it like I can, when I share my regular videos. What? Wait a minute. What? What happened? Guys, this has never happened to me. You know that. Oh, look at that. Look who's live right here. Oh, Lord. Hold on. What? That is so weird. Ah. Oh, you guys would have enjoyed that. What is it? I wonder if they got... Maybe somebody complained about it and... Oh, wow. They did take it down. Nah. Man, I should have screen shared it and got the original person that made the video. Did you guys see it? Did you even see like a... Okay, we got a split second, right? Dude, it was good. What happened? Why did they take it down? Look, I'm going to share the channel that posted it. This one right here. I just found it today. It just popped up at one of the suggested as a short, and I clicked on it, and it was funny as shit about Elon Musk and AOC like making amends and making up, like two lovers after a spat kind of a thing. Did you guys see it? It was good. I think the original was like a TikTok, and then they did put the person's handle. Well, what a tease. See? Why am I off today? Anyway, thank you for joining me. Thank you for your love and your patience. I'm going to be looking at this super chat real quick. I hope you guys are talking to each other and sharing stuff, and maybe it's a good time to look at the chat because maybe one of you know what I'm talking about. Seriously, the video's gone. You know what? Let's see your chats. Welcome, Kevin Mack. Let's go. How you doing? Yeah. Love it. I love it. Emoji, smiley, grinning. Congrats on getting over 1,000 subs. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks to you. Thanks to all of you. Then again, I've been coming, right? I've been showing up. Shit ain't easy. Look what's happening to me today. Man. Matter of fact, guys, you know how the commercial's been interrupting? So I just got the premium because I'm over this. Because it was happening way too much, like more than usual. I'm like, what the? And then I think now also included with the premium, I can download these videos. So I can download them, I think, before they even get taken down. So I just got started today, okay? So give me a second. Because I don't like to not give you what I say I'm going to do. Knees Joe. Welcome. Ole, ole. How you doing, all you Perez Patriots? Yay! Question, exclamation, mark. Yes. Oh, God. Yeah, today I'm off. Hey, AC Nelson. Welcome. Hey, Olga, exclamation, how you doing? I like that. Without the G. a little dash, question mark. Happy Thanksgiving. Yes, happy holidays. Happy Thanksgiving. I love that. Isn't it that? Again, I'm doing this. Yalo, mahalo. No, I always do the mahalo with the Hawaiian, but YOLO. Isn't it this is something like that? I'm close to it. Hey, Leo Milner. Hey, welcome. Sarita Shamara, I love your emojis. I don't even know what to call that one emoji. It's like a Twitch, right? Computer game emoji. Forget the name of it. And I love, how cute is that? With your mouth covered and you're all shy, your little rosy cheeks. Mary Tasho. Love you. Hola, Olga from Glendale, Arizona. Yes, I love it. I love that you are in Arizona. How's the weather? So, Frankie Blaze. Hola, Olga from Denver, Colorado. Yo, what's up? What's going on in Colorado? We got Colorado. We got Arizona. What else we got in the house? Who else? Hello, friends. Like that. Let's see. Kevin Mack, how's everyone doing? Hope all is well. And everyone has a wonderful holiday exclamation. You doing, Miss Olga? Exclamation. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Okay? I'm doing good. I don't understand what's happening here with YouTube. Okay? I have a friend that literally talks like that. When I imitate him, he's like, I don't talk like that. Yeah, you talk like that. Oh my God. He's born and raised here, but his parents are literally like off the boat from Italy. And they have an accent. I think he's got like a mixture from like being around his aunts and uncles that they all, basically came together. And they're like first generation. So he's got his own little unique accent. He's not from South Philly, by the way. He's from Pennsylvania, but like at the outskirts of Philadelphia. Don't get me wrong. He's definitely spent some time in the city, in the hood. He's a musician. Anyway, why am I talking about him right now? Follow the dinero. Is that Mary Tasha with the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dollar sign emoji? Now, how about the FTX? Like I'm not surprised all these scandals because the truth always comes out. But do you guys notice that it's been like nonstop in the past year? Like for real. Like finally, right? CBS, ABC, the three guys, the legacy media. Finally, they're so it seems that Biden laptop was real. You fucking I mean, just saying. It just the fact that they can get away, that they think that they get away insulting millions of people's intelligence. I don't understand how the people are not just destroying these people for doing this. And I don't mean in any physical, violent way. I mean tons of letters, like a complaint letter. Like when you buy a product and it comes all damaged and shit, and you send them a letter. You know what I mean? It could be that simple. Can you imagine if they all got bombarded with people posting comments and letters to the execs at all the legacy media about, I'm canceling my Comcast, I'm canceling my Verizon, I'm canceling my cable? I mean, like a whole, again, like, can you imagine if we crushed in the way they crushed people like Kanye? I'm not even going to get into that today. No, but I'm definitely going back to that subject and Ben Shapiro and all these people. I'm going to really, and again, but I'm going to take it real good, real clear on the Locals Live, which is going to be right after these lives. Unless I'm doing, behind the scenes, getting ready and stuff like that, or having breakfast with you guys before the stream. That's what I'm thinking about so far. So that's what I'm thinking. And guys, let me know. I'm looking at your comments. I'm not sure if I missed one of you. What do you guys think? Should I skip this Friday or do Friday? Both here and Locals. If I'm gonna show up here, I'm gonna do locals. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm gonna talk about that whole the anti-Semitic. I'm gonna annihilate. Like I'm gonna rip them. Like I'm gonna completely show you guys what's underneath their skirt. Okay? And I mean that, and not in a sexual way. You know what I'm saying? Just like, before I even said what's underneath their skirt, I was thinking about like the Wizard of Oz. You know what I mean? And pulling the curtain. That's really what I'm thinking. So don't you get your little dirty little thoughts in there. Or maybe you guys did think that, and I was the one who thought that because hey, you gotta have fun in life, right? Food, sex. They're gifts from God, you know? That's why we got to be happy every single day. Whether you're getting some or you're not, you could be getting some today. Maybe tomorrow. Or maybe some of you already got some today, this morning. Depending on where are you in the world. That's what makes me excited, you know? Eating. Okay. As you can see, I think it's the holidays already hitting me because, and this is moving. I keep like losing. It's not that I need to hear myself, but I need to make sure that you guys can hear me through the mic. Okay. All right. What is going on? Okay. I'm back. Because I feel like you can't, if I can't hear myself, then I feel like you can't hear me. You know what I mean? I know. It's psychological too. I get it. Okay. Again, let me know in the comments. Oh, it's beautiful weather, Mary. That's awesome. Great to hear. Oh, I love some beautiful weather. Hey, Dino Mito. I like new people. Welcome or welcome back. Nice greetings from Croatia. That's what caught my eye. And caps. Love your show. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm glad that you do. That's why I'm here. To connect with my people. You know what I mean? Takes one to know one. Happy Thanksgiving. Thank you. Same to you. Wait. Where's Mary Tasho? Oh, a little late! Exclamation mark. Lame Stream Media. Yes. You guys are the freaking most creative. I love it. Lame Stream Media. Exclamation. We all are aware of your bullshit. Yeah. Thank you. All right. I just want to make sure I say hi to everybody. Let's see. Strategist Chimera. I just saw something about God. Gift from God. Be watching the WEF. Oh, yeah. Oh. Did you guys see the whole thing of Australia and how they were talking about the WEF? Just was it today or yesterday? Yeah. Watching the WEF fall on their face into a pool of shaving cream. I like that. That was good. Okay, let me screen share. See, so whenever I have something planned and I can't get it, then I get kind of like, All right, let me check this out because I'm just saying the fact that they mentioned, the whole, the motive and which you guys know that was my thing. Hold on a second. Let me see.
Investigators are pouring through that crime scene, Amy. It's obviously pretty big. They've got dozens of eyewitnesses left to interview, but they're also trying to get to the bottom of certain questions, like what is the motive here? How long was this attack planned for? How did the suspect obtain those weapons? When did he do it? And did he do it legally? And why weren't red flag laws invoked to try to prevent him from getting those weapons, given the fact that he had been arrested about a year ago for allegedly making a bomb threat against his family and on kidnapping charges? So lots of questions still facing investigators.
See what I'm saying? That's it. And then I'm like, okay. And lots of questions. So I'm still working on that because I'm telling you something creepy about this one. Not just crazy, creepy. And then, let's see what we got here. I wonder if you guys can hear the audio on if I do it this way, just real quick. So here's FTX crypto investor says he lost $2 million and demands Dems return donations. A fraud from the beginning. See, can you imagine if everybody demanded that? No, not just let the government do what they want with our money and get us in more trouble and more trouble and more trouble.
Approximately $2 million.
Bunch of rats.
Crypto investor Evan Luther. Evan, do you think you'll ever get your money back?
I don't know right now. I don't want to think about it, so there's no way I can tell. It will really depend on the lawmakers if they are able to claw back the funds from the donations to the Democrats. To the House.
But I thought that was a good idea. Don't you guys think it's a great idea? Like, hey, all that money that they donated, give it back. But I'm wondering, they're saying that, but I'm wondering if they're not going to give us their money. All they do is steal. So whether, I don't care if it's Democrats, I don't care, politicians, they're stealing. So really, if they give any money back, who do you think that money really is? From their bank account? No, ours, our debt account. Thanks to them. I swear to God. It's like somebody buying a house with your money, buying a car, buying everything, and you never living in it. You live on the street. Do you guys ever think about it that way? Seriously. It's seriously. Buying a car that you never drove. You bought it for yourself, but you never get to drive it. That's it. The government comes, they just take your car, gone. It's the same. Worse. Here's the latest this morning. This was like, we'll see I hope you guys can see it. This was like literally at, I guess 5 this morning. Sam Bankman-Fried's FTX spent $300 million on homes and vacation properties for senior staff, an attorney for the collapsed crypto exchange said. I saw a bunch of articles, guys, and I saw a bunch of videos this morning about how didn't his parents like $121 million, don't quote me in the exact, but in homes that they spent from his money. Look at this. Look at this. Sam Bankman-Fried ran FTX like a personal fiefdom. A bankruptcy lawyer said Tuesday, substantial amounts of money were spent on things not related to the business, James Bromley said. The crypto exchange spent around $300 million buying senior executives' houses in the Bahamas, he told the bankruptcy court. FTX spent around $300 million buying houses in the Bahamas for senior executives, according to the bank. I mean, this is just insane. I mean, they put J6 people in jail. They unlawful things, illegal things, breaking into people's bank accounts and shit to see where they're... you know what I'm talking about? Everybody does. And you're going to tell me this is okay? And I'm not even an investor in this FTX. It's the fact that how are they going to stop being corrupt if there's never any penalty, payment, accountability, responsibility, punishment, whatever? You guys know what happened in Iceland, right? Do you remember when 2008 hit and all those bankers left us and our government's bailing out AIG, et cetera, Lehman Sachs, you know all the names. Remember what Ireland did? Iceland, guys. If I said Ireland before, forgive me. Iceland. They did it right, and nobody else can follow them? Why not? So it just goes on and on and on. I mean, article after article about how many millions and like whether it's houses and whatnot. But to poke a little fun, here's a little Elon Musk. I was going to follow that little video that was taken down with this. Elon Musk pokes fun at Stay Woke shirts found at Twitter headquarters. Found at Twitter headquarters? Or did he order them? You guys know? Anybody? Anyone? Let me know. Because I'm not sure if this is a joke. But if this is not a joke, and he literally found this, that's how insane. And that's why I said in that one video I did, a couple streams behind? The one about Twitter, and I think Ben Shapiro was in that one. Bye-bye. See you later. For people that don't work, it's about time. When in history does anybody get paid to do nothing? I mean, this is insane. Thanks to modern technology, they can sit behind a laptop and do nothing and get paid. Again, I don't just think it's technological or culture. I think parenting and the parents that let the kids stay home and don't ask them to clean the house or do anything. I'm not kidding you, man. This stuff they don't just graduate from high school or college and just expect to do nothing. This is trained.
Here we are at the merch thing, and there's an entire closet full of secret closet of hashtag woke t-shirts. Here we are at the merch thing, and there's an entire closet full of secret closet of hashtag woke t-shirts. Here we are at the merch thing, and there's an
What do they play it like 3 times?
entire closet.
So what do you guys think? Not that it's interesting, but like, what is that? Like that to me, it just shows how degenerate. If those were bought by the employees that were there first. To finish up this, to go back to this Colorado Q thing, you guys see this one? So,
by parents and their concern about.
Hold on. So Colorado, as we were talking in the beginning of the live, Colorado Club Q shooting suspect is non-binary, public defenders say. I don't even watch the news, and I can already guess that. What did you call it, Mary Tasha? What did you call it? I was saying legacy media. You called it the Gotta write that down. I gotta screenshot it because that was a good one. I like that one. Whatever. You know what I'm talking about. I'm sure they acted like, again, a straight MAGA, white supremacist, whatever, gay hater. And now he's non-binary? But it even makes it even more interesting. Again, where I would go with this, for real, is where I would do it in locals. Not here. But if you're non-binary and you shoot and kill people at a gay club, heterosexual club, homosexual club, whatever you want to call it, you got some issues, no doubt about it. But that's the thing. As non-binary, this could be an easy twist instead of making it seem like it's somebody who hates gay people. Maybe he hates himself or herself. I'm assuming I forget now. It's a he, right? Maybe he hates himself for being non-binary. That's the thing. It's like everyone thinks, oh, I'm going to say I'm non-binary or fluid and I'm going to feel better and everything's going to be better. Bullshit. You're in a cult. That's a cult. You're part of a group. You're group think. If you really want to be happy and be yourself, you get out of the group. But no, this is exactly what happens. If I follow the leader, everyone's freaking crazy. If the leader's crazy, they all go crazy.
This news is just breaking moments ago. Axios is reporting that the Colorado shooting suspect is non-binary. You kind of were getting that from some of the early reporting on his background. But Charlie, the left-wing activists have been spinning this as a murder that was spurred by parents and their concern about gender fluidity and transgenderism pushed in schools. And in fact, we find out it is a non-binary individual who carried out, allegedly, these heinous murders of innocent men in this club.
Well, I'm proud to say I don't know what non-binary means, but I do think this is right in line with everything the Democrats do in terms of turning voters against one another based on race. It's no different. There's no tragedy that occurs anywhere in this country that Democrats don't seize upon and try to weaponize and turn into some sort of political advantage for themselves. And it is really, really disgusting.
Okay, we got it. Get to the point of this dude.
They're going to find voters very grateful to them.
God, I'm sick and tired of them always talking about the voting.
Murders at this club was that people like Ron DeSantis were kind of, in some way, kind of tangentially responsible for pushing the inaptly named "Don't Say Gay" bill. That was really kind of the hate that was fueling these types of attacks and targeting of gay men, especially at this club. And then we find out that the facts are absolutely opposite of what they were saying. But they spewed the bias before we actually learned the facts here, Congressman.
Look, I'm not surprised. Frankly, I'm sick of media when they do this kind of stuff. Instead of waiting for the facts and then letting the facts lead you, they always push their narratives. The vast majority of the time they are wrong, and then they go on as if nothing ever happened. But look, we were getting a sense of what was really happening with this situation, because I promise you, if the shooter was somebody that fit their narrative, their face would have been all over the place, the name would have been all over the place, it would have been all their...
Okay, I'm glad he's saying this, but again, so we still got issues here with this non-binary. That's a whole can of worms right over here. You know it. I know it. We know it. Yeah, but I did want to share you this funny video, you know? I thought, I'm going to start doing that. I'm going to like either start with a funny video or like right in the kind of like close to the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Especially, I think it's a great way, because that's the way I always do. I go, you know, I'll start with the good, I'll end with the bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, a way to negotiate and communicate is to tell the person all the things you do like about them, you know, and what you appreciate about them. And then you go and say, okay, here's the problem. You start with the good, you end with the bad, or the not so good negative news. You know, I thought, you know, we need that. Especially when it's some of these videos and memes are really funny. They really are. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, this is the latest. So, there we go. So, okay, that's great. And like we talked about, the whole Walmart shooting, apparently the update is 6 dead, at least 5 injured in Virginia Walmart by an employee. From what I read, previous manager or was still a manager. That's what I still need to find out. If you guys know any better. The guy running, I mean, seriously, since when do we hear all this stuff? Shootings, like every day. It's like the more attention we give it, the more people want to do it. I mean, after being locked up in 2020, all that lockdown, all that bullshit, it's, you know, if people are already mentally on the edge, they definitely lost it. My heart goes out to everybody. Honestly. It seems like the people that have already suffered a lot or had a lot of trauma in their life, they were the ones that kept their cool. But the people that have never suffered any adversity, which is a lot of people. A lot. And it's showing, you know. And how they treat us as we're, you know, useless eaters. With all these people, everyone that's following this cult, this nonsense, the woke, the politics, anybody who's sitting there, you know, going to riots and protests about stupid shit. I mean, when I mean stupid shit, I mean like, again, nobody, not one. I had this vision yesterday. Not one of this do you ever see protesting sex trafficking. It's always race, separation, segregation, anti-Semitic. I have no respect at all for anybody that doesn't talk more openly about, or even like a rebuttal. A great rebuttal would be, hey, why don't we, like today, right? With talking about Thanksgiving, I'm going to close it with this. The whole Thanksgiving, hold on, I don't know if I was still screen sharing. So, you know, there's already been some videos about, you know, a bunch of videos already I've seen this morning about Thanksgiving and the real history and how, you know, the natives were, you know, raped and pillaged. I knew about that. Maybe because I grew up in Spain, they actually teach you history there, at least 30 years ago. But regardless, people know it now, right? Whether it's through the internet or through other people's videos or, you know. It's definitely talked about today the way it wasn't talked about a few years ago. I'm telling you right now. So it's ever since the internet, everyone's so smart now. Everyone's so smart. Not knowing that your internet is being manipulated and the fact that you can find content, not find content, or what decides to pop in your face is all been decided for you. Okay? So that's number one. So if you don't know that, and if you know that, then you know you don't know shit. And you best be humble and be ready to swallow, some wrong information or mistakes, That's why I always give my little disclaimers, because it's true. And the only thing I stand by is my instinct and my feelings. And that's it. We don't have to agree. I don't have to have the facts. Whatever. You don't either. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not going to sit there and believe everything I read. Anyway, going back to the Thanksgiving post and how they're talking about then the blacks are this and the Jews if they're suppressed and then the genocide and you can imagine all kinds of stuff. But you know what? There's more slavery today than ever in history with the sex trafficking, especially children. It's not bad enough for the people to get sequestered against their will, beaten, abused, and having to have sex with strangers, gangbang, you name it. I mean, the lowest of the low, and then you take it even lower, which is definitely the lowest of the lows of the lows, and you do it with children. And they're such big business. Not even talking about organ trafficking. That should be what should be in the news every day. That should be what the politicians should be discussing every day. I just saw another video today about Kamala Harris in the Philippines. I mean, I'm not upset. I'm just saying, who are you to watch this and not complain? Not to send a letter directly to the cable saying, hey, if this vice president with my taxes is just going to go vacationing, trotting the world, I'm pulling out. I mean, there's just so many ways that we actually do have power. Talking about it is, I'm an action person. I do. Do or you don't. Yoda, no such thing as try. That's right. Human trafficking. Children, human sex slaves. I've been saying it every day. It makes people very uncomfortable. But what are you going to do? I mean, remember the whole Gillette thing? Forget the recent news. Forget the Kanye and the anti-Semitic and all that. It's Kanye being anti-Semitic is the end of the world. Not the sex trafficking of children in our border more than any other place. I think Ukraine is number 2. And that was before the war. Or at least the top 5. From some things that I read and CIA and FBI people talking about it. Yeah, it's a problem. It's horrific. Can you imagine we all just walk with our blinders? How is our society not going to be violent when we look the other way for real shit? But we're going to talk about Roe versus Wade, abortion. You're black. You can't go to the premiere of Wakanda forever. So it's going to be reserved for the blacks over here at this school, whatever it was. Again, I got it all. I mean, I might not look black, but did you guys know? I mean, the Moors conquered Spain for 800 years. I'm sure I got some black in me. I'm just saying. So I got Jew, I got black, I got Spanish. What's up? Where do I belong? The one thing we can do? The only thing that people should be doing is, you know what? Forget about being a part of a cult and binary, non-binary, gay, straight, white, black. I don't care. Jew, Christian, Muslim, I don't care. What if we could all agree that the one thing you can do, because we're all actors in this world. We're all acting all day long. But if you're going to be an actor, which we are, because we imitate, that's how we're built. We're all actors. I love the whole Shakespeare quote, the world is your stage. You know what I mean? Yes, we're all actors. But what actor do you want to be? You can choose that. I choose to be a good person. That's my goal every single day, to be a good person, to be a kind person, to be a loving person. That's the actor. If I'm going to take a role, that's the role I want to take. That's how I want my ship to go down. And people love it. People love it when you're nice and kind and smiley. Even if they're because they're a narcissistic vampire. But you get what I mean? More goodness in this world. There'll be less hate and less of this crazy shit. I gotta go. I think that was my cue. Just went like this on the table. Was it my phone? Actually, I don't even know where my phone is. How about that? I'm going to read your super... Oh, that's funny. I call it super chats. Okay. You know why? Because you guys are super. And yes, we don't need YouTube to freaking label it super chat. You guys are my super chatters. I love you. So what's up? Hope you enjoyed this episode. If you haven't smashed the like button, make sure to smash it. Helps the algorithm, you know that. And it's free. There's so many ways to support the channel by commenting and liking and sharing. And I thank you. And of course, subscribe. Making sure you hit the subscribe button if you haven't already with all the notifications. All right. I know. It's the holiday. I'm bouncing around. So if I don't see the chat now, maybe later with the replay, I want to see if anybody answered whether I should do the live on Friday as scheduled or skip it because of the holidays, because you guys are going to be busy anyway. And whether you guys answered in the live chat or you watch this replay and you leave me a comment below, that would be awesome. And I think I should put a poll up too, just in case for those that don't watch this video. That's sad. How can you guys not watch every single video I do? Because, even if the title, there's always much more in the video than what meets the title because I just don't have enough room to write it all in the title. Oh. Kamala, let's see. AC Nelson, Kamala is a bigger embarrassment than Biden. Oh, yeah. And the emoji with the eye. Wait. Let me do the emoji. Well, for those who are listening to podcasts, the emoji with the eyes looking up like, ugh. Yes, praise to the Most High, Frankie Blaze. Hey, Plains. Let's see. Pain is a lie, 1776. Took me a second there. So many black people hate Wakanda forever. I know, I've been hearing that. There was this one real good one. I think Officer Tatum shared her short or her TikTok. And I thought it was... I thought the girl was sincere, and I thought she was badass, too. And she made a good point. I don't know if you guys saw that. Man, I should have shared that one. See, I didn't plan. I figured there was so much to talk about today. I'm like, it's going to take me too much time to just screen share. Anyway, going back to you, Pain is a lie, 1776. So many black people hate Wakanda forever. Some posted on social and were blocked. You see? The fuck? That's not acceptable. This is not acceptable. Why are we like, oh, he got banned, so he got blah, blah, blah. If we all united and said, if you cancel one more person, unless it's like true hate speech, threatening, nasty, insulting, that kind of a thing, violence, that kind of thing, we should all stick together as brothers and sisters, as one. We are one organism, one world. And not in the New World Order way of one world. It's one energy, baby. Oh my God. That's an article that I was going to share, but see, I'm glad I'm not going to get into it next time. Get this article. Does physical reality objectively exist? Came out today and I was so into it. I'm like, I want to share it with you guys. You see, when you question reality, and that's why people that are like groupthink and cult followers, it's like, you're not in reality. And that's okay. If you don't want to be in reality, that's fine. You don't want to be saved. I'm not here to save you. But I'm not joining your delusion, your lie, and your denials. I'm not doing it. I can't. It's against me. I can't breathe. I have to tell the truth. And don't give me the truth is objective bullshit. Jeff Prater, Skip Friday. Thank you for answering, Jeff. Okay. Sounds good. Then I'll have a very, very special comeback on Monday. I guess you guys are talking about shopping over there. Hey, Kelly, who wanna be? Welcome. Welcome. Savannah is asking everyone on Twitter to send a tweet to Elon to get him to change his mind about Alex Jones. Yo! You're the best. Thank you so much for telling me that. I would imagine maybe I would have seen it because I do follow her. But again, I don't have time to watch everybody's content. And there's a lot of people that do like. Thank you so much, Kelly, who I want to be. That makes me so happy. Oh, shit. I'm jumping on that one. See, this is the stuff I live for. See, now I'm going to get choked up. We have to stand up for each other. Enough of this shit. We have to stand up. Up. Not point the finger. This is what passion looks like. All right, guys, I got to go. I'll talk to you soon. Have a wonderful holiday wherever you are in the world. Wonderful day, wonderful weekend. Much love. Many blessings. And I'll talk to you soon.